welcome to No Limits Motorsports. Hi everybody and welcome to No Limits Motorsports. I'm Brett Bergeron and tonight I got a couple special guests with me tonight. My partner BJ is getting ready for the races in Sacramento this weekend. He's getting loaded up. I'm hoping he still makes it on time, but you know BJ, he's always late, but I can't blame him. He's got a big race this weekend. Him, Stevie, and a bunch of boys from Vegas are headed up to Sacramento to take on the big wheel guys from the East Coast. So we wish BJ and all the guys from Vegas good luck. So tonight I'm going to talk about some racing that happened down in Mexico with the two Bs down in the Arizona boys. Put on a great small tire event, and we're going to talk to Brian, the winner, and Brett, and tell us all about the 16-car field they had out there and racing. And I heard it was a phenomenal night, but Haggard and Sweep left me here, so they left me. But first, I'd like to check out this video. We were flipping through on the internet the other day, and I definitely think we were talking about quad racing with BJ the other day, and this is the ultimate quad racing. You take a Banshee, you strip it down, bare minimum weight, stroke this thing out as much as you can, and go 0 to 60 in less than a second. BJ, can you play the video? No helmet, no pads, no nothing, and here we go. I don't care who you are, that's badass.
That was way better, huh?
So
that thing leaves.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have tried that without a helmet.
Should be a really close to 1 second on the street.
Dude,
1 second,
nuts,
60
man.
feet.
I had that look from the front.
So
Terribly sketchy.
Yeah.
I loved every second of it.
I can't. That's like.
So, that
Thing does is the most relaxed.
and here comes the horse and the buggy.
We'll prep for you.
Where the hell did that come
the
from?
most special, unique, in many ways, TRC episode for you guys. I don't know what is. Mike, my man.
Bro,
Thanks for coming
So
out.
that's our
bro.
video
Thank you.
right there of our sub 1 second Banshee out on the street. Now I'd like to go to our guest, Brian and Brent. Guys, welcome to the show. PJ, there we go,
Yo.
guys. Thank you guys for taking
up,
the
guys?
time for setting up and having all the race cars out and having great sound system. It's great. Brian, I heard you won your first big cash days. Congratulations. You know,
Yeah.
I heard there was some whining and shit. Fuck them. You won, and a win is a win. That's my motto. Fuck them. So, you got the race friends. You know, there always will be feelings will get hurt, but that's life. You know, you deserve it. You've put your time in. Fuck them. That's my motto. So,
Definitely.
guys, tell me about the event. So, 16-car field.
Yeah, I know. We've been kind of bored.
Yeah.
There's usually a lot of races. It's been kind of quiet, so
Yeah.
we decided to do a little quickie. Everybody's always asking us. They like the races that we put on.
Yeah.
They love our spot, so we just decided, fuck it. Let's just do a 16-car quickie. You know what I mean? Just limited at 16 cars.
Yeah.
It fills up, you know, it'll fill up fast, and we'll go with it. So, we had 16 cars. One of them broke. A guy from Phoenix. He still was here. I mean, he tried to come. He just was having issues. So it was awesome, man. I mean, I don't think there was any ducks. You know, it was a great competition. People from California, Vegas.
No, there was some fast cars there. I mean, there was some
definitely.
top quality
Steve
cars
was
there. I mean,
there.
I don't think it was a gimme by any stretch of what I've
No.
watched.
That
So-
Lambo has got that thing down for
He
street
didn't
racing.
jump. He had me smoked.
For sure. Like, he has definitely.
He definitely fucked himself on that.
Okay, but you got a $600,000 car. I mean,
Yeah.
it should be fast.
That thing is dope. From when he first brought it out.
Oh, yeah.
compared to what it is now. Like,
Yeah, I
man,
mean-
he's got a handle on that thing.
Oh, I mean, I'm laughing at the price tag, but it's definitely a badass car. I would kill to have it. I mean, it's a beautiful piece.
$20,000.
Yeah, I mean, but
Look it up.
fuck. I mean, $600K to go race some $20,000 hot rods that's a big jump. You know.
Yeah, and that was
Yeah.
awesome. But no, I drove Jamie's Blazer. That's a
Yeah.
bad little motherfucker. Everybody knows it. We started getting a handle on it pretty
Yeah.
good with the boost controller, new turbo kit and everything like that, kind of fixing all the issues. Jamie killed it, man. I mean, he's an awesome tuner, builder, all that
Brett,
stuff.
I actually have a video of that Lamborghini in Chuck Waller. I'm gonna break
Okay.
and check this. Check this out.
Let's check
Because
it
when
out,
it was
yeah.
right there. Yeah, that's the car right there.
Now, now. It's on some.
Yeah,
bead
it's on some
blocks and-
badass bead blocks now, and
Yeah. I mean, so he's been working on that car for quite a while to get it to street prep.
yep.
I mean,
for sure.
I'm not taking anything away from the guy. I mean, it's a badass build. But I mean, what's it make? 1,800 or something like that, I was told.
Oh,
So,
I'm sure.
yeah.
All-wheel drive, and I'm sure he probably didn't have all of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the cars there could make a lot of power, but the road, especially our road, is definitely the equalizer.
Yeah.
That's why we like our road so much, because you could have a 1,500 horsepower car and lose to an 800 horsepower car.
Now, I'm just asking from, the people listening, if there is anybody. Does anybody bitch when you guys put on the event and then, Brian, you go and win the event? Do you get that? Is there helping,
I didn't-
anything?
No, I heard a little bit of stuff about like if we didn't like if I didn't give him time or something that would have been breaking the rules and that they would have looked frowned upon it. But if it was my best friend, I would have gave him as much time as he wanted.
He's saying, like, does anybody give us shit because we hosted
I know
the
what he
event?
means.
Yeah, and
we
you
won
race
one?
that.
Not yet.
No, so I was
no
just
one's-
curious if
we said-
anybody's,
We
I-
draw
We
chips
thought
and,
about it because we were both in the finals too. But I mean,
Yeah.
how do you can't?
yeah, I mean,
Nick,
I'm not
that's-
I'm not saying
yeah,
anybody was
we're-
cheating or
we're-
anything like that, but I just didn't know if, like,
No,
hey,
and we're best friends. I mean, we of course we want that to happen, but you can't plan that. I mean,
No.
Yeah, we were stoked.
He-
that it
not,
happened.
not with
Yeah,
the field of
definitely.
cars you guys had. I mean, you
Yeah,
definitely was a
definitely.
top
The
quality
Blazer-
cars. I mean, there's
Especially
always
when
going to
my
be
car was
that.
making passes.
There's always going to be them
My car wasn't
cunts.
making passes for shit the night before. We went testing a little bit at a different spot, and I really wasn't even going to go. I was like, my car wasn't making passes, and then a friend helped me out. He said, yeah, let's go. I was like, all right, I'll try it. And
Yeah.
sure enough, everybody was jumping and going around me, jumping and giving me
What's up, Jerry?
wins.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can be beat on any given day. It's just that way the racing is. But I mean, you guys have put some time in both those cars. Brian, you've been working on it. Had some issues. Brent, you've had some encounters with some walls and some other things. But so I mean, it happens. I mean, we've all
sure.
fucking lost control of shit. It happens. And then you get them gremlins, you just can't get out, and then all of a sudden it seems to line up and become that
yeah, for
fucking.
sure. No, the Blazer was on rails that night, man. I mean, I definitely, I
got
would,
lucky.
I would have put the money up and to say that I think it was the fastest car there that night for sure. I mean, it was riding, and I still had plenty of room to turn it up. It was A to B. Jamie has the chassis on point. It's a bad motherfucker for sure. It was.
I mean,
it was
I've been
fun.
to
I mean,
many-
every car there was bad.
I've been to many races where the fastest car did not win for one reason
Yeah.
or another.
That was
Sure.
definitely the case that
Yeah,
night.
no,
My
for
shit
sure.
was not making passes.
But when
Last
it's-
pass was good, but
When when it's your night to win, it's your night to win, Brian. I mean, don't take it away from yourself. I mean,
Yeah, no, for sure.
it's how the fucking sticks fall. I mean, that's the way I look at it.
yeah.
And there's always going to be
those-
that, oh, you didn't do this, or this wasn't right. Fuck them. They're all going to run their mouth anyways. So,
Yeah, and everybody does. There's haters and everything, and it is
Yeah.
what it is. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, I can't believe you guys are screaming at each other. Then you're gonna be friends." And this is the way I look at it. It's not even a friendship thing. We're brothers, and if you didn't have a fight with your brother when you were growing up, man, you and your brother weren't even that close. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So we're over it. It's in the past. Everybody
I mean,
just-
everybody that
knows.
does our racing is competitive. Now, if you're friends,
Oh, yeah.
buddies, whatever, you're doing this shit
Yeah.
because you are competitive. And of course,
Yep.
feelings are going to get hurt one way or another, but you have a beer, you move on, and that's the end of it. But it's, some of these
The only
guys.
reason I'm even in the Fox Body LS Mustang world is because of him. I was driving Hondas a couple of years ago. Like,
we don't hold that against you,
All
Brian.
the muscle car guys.
Yeah, we don't
Like,
hold that
nah,
against you
this-
anymore.
That's enough of that. So now I joined up with the big boys in a couple of years, and I win my first cash days. I'm like,
Yeah.
pumped up
Well, you
about
won the
it.
street drags and shit too.
Oh,
It's
I
not
won the
like you
street
beat- yeah,
drags.
it's not like
Yeah, I won the street
like you've
drags.
been
There was
slow
over
or
100
nothing
cars
like
in
that,
that. So
you
you know.
So, I mean,
We
you've
don't
been
got
putting
no
your time in. So you were due.
Yeah.
I mean, Brent, you've had plenty of wins over on your side. But
Yeah,
you just
no,
get-
down. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's great.
So tell me, what other cars were there? What was something fast? I mean, tell me, because I didn't get to go because Haggard fucked me. Haggard, if you're listening.
240Z or 280Z.
They had a
is
280,
flying.
Steezy, yep.
Out of California?
Ryan's Lambo.
That Lambo.
Yeah.
Lambo's fast.
What
for
what
sure.
happened with the 280Z?
Doug from Phoenix.
Yeah,
they're fast.
he jumped a little bit. And,
So-
he's fast. Jerry's car was there. He's usually fast. He just
Yeah.
had he spun a little
Shit,
bit.
Cody's
you know?
car was
Yeah,
flying.
that green Mustang was on point.
Yeah.
He
Sure.
surprised me from last time I seen him making passes. That thing is
Yeah,
railing
props
now.
to them for sure.
Yeah.
Richie's Fox looks badass too. It's the first time I've really seen it. I didn't pay too much attention to it when I seen it in Vegas, but
Yeah.
it looks really clean out
Yeah.
here. We don't have a lot of time to look at the cars and bullshit with everybody.
Yeah, because we're hustling around.
But
So,
He put a little bit too much for the road and was all
well,
over the
Richie's
road,
been fighting some gremlins just like everybody else, and finally dialed it in on that pass and hit it with every. Bailey just realized how much power he hit it with. So,
I was stoked to see that gray Fox body from Vegas out here. I've seen a lot of pictures of it on Instagram. I've seen a lot of posts of it, and I was like, man, I hope they street race with this thing. I hope they're not going to be this track
what was this car?
Nice car. It's a gray Fox body from the 702 crew or whatever, the 702 racing guys. I think he's part of them. It's a guy named Ed, but he's got a gray small tire Fox body hatchback turbo car.
I haven't seen this car yet.
It's clean.
LS
shit.
power.
That's the first time I've seen it too.
Yeah,
It's
I've seen
really
it.
nice.
I've only seen pictures and stuff on it
It's one of the ones I raced.
pictures of it on Instagram and stuff, and
Right.
I've seen them posting we're getting it ready to come out, and I'm glad that they came out, man. And once they get a handle on that thing's gonna be pretty nasty too.
No, there's a
It's a
lot of
nice
fast street
build.
small tire cars out there right now. It's
Yeah,
probably the
there
better
is, for
field. It seems like a lot of guys are going back to small tires. I don't get it. I'm not a small tire guy, but hey, if that was what you want to work for, go for it. So I know Jason Ayers' new Nova is small tire. So
If I could afford to go big tire, I probably would. But Taylor's broke white boy.
Taylor's
sponsors out there want to help me out. I need some big tires on my girl. You're down.
We're listening for sponsors
So-
now.
yeah.
Taylor's car was on point, man. He's got a handle on that thing. Taylor's car was running good.
One of our teammates, Taylor's
that
got a
third gen?
It runs
The
pretty
black
good
one?
now.
the
No,
black
the
one.
white
It's white.
third gen.
Oh, that's a big tire car. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh no,
So-
no, it's the black.
That's a fourth gen.
Yeah, that's the fourth gen. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Taylor's got a handle on that thing, and they still have some more nitrous and stuff to pour to it, I think. So it's tight. It's good to see teammates getting a handle on their car. He's been out of it for a little while, fighting some gremlins himself.
Yeah.
So
I think with the weather cooling off and more guys wanting to get out and play more, I think it's going to really pick it up quite a bit.
yeah, it should be pretty fun. There's some stuff on the agenda here in the next couple of months, man. It's going to be a pretty lit racing season.
Who the hell is it? Hold
We
on.
got an event coming up out in the
Who's
other side
Barbie?
of Arizona soon. No dates, but
Does anybody know who Barbie is?
That's my mom.
Oh, okay. All right. Hi, Mom. We love him too.
Hey, don't get
It's
too
okay.
excited, bro. You thought she was talking about you. Saying
Yeah.
I love you, huh?
Yeah. So, hey, I don't know. When some woman writes in, "I love you, son," hey, I'll go with it. Hell with it. So,
yeah.
I'm single, so I'm gonna roll with that one right
Hey,
there.
be
So,
careful. She's into that kind of weird stuff, bro. She'll call you whatever you want.
when I put the diaper on, you see me running around the house, you won't like it. So,
Why you turning so red,
why you
man?
turning
I'll call you
red?
dad. I don't care.
no, you're not calling me dad. I'm way too short to be called dad. That ain't happening. Okay. So,
Okay, I'll call you papa.
fucking asshole. Oh, I'm buying laughing here. So, so what event
No,
you
we
guys got coming up?
Like I said, there's a couple things on the agenda. I'm sure everybody knows who Nate Z Unit is. We
Yeah.
got some stuff in the works with Nate,
Yeah.
with some West Coast versus East Coast guys.
Yeah.
There was a video released for that. That's coming up pretty soon.
40 cars.
We got an event. Doug and Kristen, they're hosting an event here pretty soon. We're going to be doing that here in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
And then we're just going to be open for everything. I should have my car tested and ready with the whole new setup. And I mean, you know how I am, bro. I'm ready to go race where the hell ever, whenever. And
You guys are always down to race.
Always,
Oh,
yeah.
100. The DMs are open. Arizona Boys Facebook.
We down with it.
So, do we have an event coming in the future? Another like we had that 40 car event, big tire, small tire deal, or are we gonna try to break the record?
40 small tires.
The-
20 versus East, 20 West.
Oh, very nice.
That was the one that Z Unit had.
Limpy's gonna be
posted.
there. He's
Yeah.
gonna be our flagger.
Okay, now now Z crashed his car, didn't he?
He's building a new one.
Okay.
No, same one.
When are we thinking this might take event? This event might kick off.
I'll PM you, bro. It's all set up. Everything's
Okay.
all set up. Everything's actually locked in. I'll keep you in the loop.
Okay. I'd love to put it out so that people know it's coming. I know we don't want to let the space out or anything like that, but if anybody's interested
it's
in going
full.
to the right,
It's
is it already
with
full?
a huge waiting list.
Is it?
Yeah.
So,
It's full with a huge waiting list.
so is it a buy-in deal? Can you guys tell me that information for our thing, or is it
no, it'll
buy-in,
be
take all?
It's a $500 buy-in, small tire.
Yeah.
I have to look at the flyer again. Nate was the one that had put a lot of that information out, and I haven't really looked at the group for a little bit. I think
Okay.
it was winner take all.
Okay.
I'll wait, and we could talk.
16 grand, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Wow,
Something like that.
beautiful. So it's a big dollar race.
$500 buy-in. So we'll definitely get Nate back on with one of these and talk, because he does the podcast with Limpy and everything, so he's probably all set up with it.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
get
Yeah,
him
we'd
set
love
up
to
and
grab
talk
that on
about it.
pod. Yeah. So
For sure. I'd rather just wait. We'll talk about it with him too.
Cool.
That way it's all of us. You know?
So do you
But we
guys got
have,
anything small coming up lately we can talk about? Something coming up? I'm trying to get these Vegas boys to race again, but everybody's kind of still trying.
the DMs are open for grudge races.
Yeah.
We're down with it.
Okay.
You know that.
Yeah, I always try to talk shit and get somebody riled up, but I got BJ always in my loop, but, you know, they're always running up
Just
now.
give a shout out to Doug and Kristen. I'm sure you could PM them and they'll give you more information. But they're getting ready to do a big tire, small tire here pretty soon.
Okay, well,
And
make sure if you
we're-
guys talk to them to send me some info on it. I'd love to put it out, the word out
Definitely.
there on there, so that'd be great. I really appreciate you guys coming on board tonight. Brian, I want to
yeah.
congratulate you on the win. Great job.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for always being part of my show. You guys always try to help me out. You know,
Oh,
you
yeah,
always
we
take the
love it,
time.
man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
So I definitely will be at the next event, and I'm looking forward to you guys' next race. So
Awesome, man.
And that
Thanks.
winner, by the way, that winner of that Vane Powered.
thank
Just
you.
like to let everybody know. Rick's a great engine.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that, Brian, and congratulations. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Everybody, thank
we
you for
appreciate you too,
phoning
brother.
tonight.
You have a good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Later.
Cool. PJ, we good?
Confidence. How good is it? In 200-hour head-to-head testing against a leading diesel oil, AMSOIL provided long-lasting protection and kept cylinder liners looking like new. What good is all that power if your oil can't handle the load? Get your diesel the protection it needs at amsoil.com/diesel. Power like this can lead to major wear. AMSOIL delivers powerful protection for critical components so you can harness that diesel power with confidence. How good is it? In 200-hour head-to-head testing against a leading diesel oil,
don't go nowhere, anybody. We'll be right
provided
back.
long-lasting protection and kept cylinder liners looking like new. What good is all that power if your oil can't handle the load? Get your diesel the protection it needs at amsoil.com/diesel. Power.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Special thanks to all the guys, the Arizona boys. Great guys. I want to thank everybody for writing in tonight. We're trying to get better and better with everybody. It's just been a great time for us here at Insane Power and No Limit Motorsports. We're getting more and more viewers. If there's things you guys would like us to see or report on, we'll have plenty of information from this weekend's big tire race that BJ and Stevie and everybody are going to. But I need more data from you guys. If you guys could write in, that would be great. Tell me what you guys are looking for. PM me, whatever you want. I'd love to know what you guys are interested in. If it's into racing, I want to be part of it. If you got a lawnmower in your weekend and you want to race your neighbor, write me about it. I'll set up the race. I don't care what it is. So I got people writing in. Anybody shopping for a two-post lift, hit Nick up right there. He's selling a lift. You know, I don't care what it is. If it has to do with racing or cars, I'm part of it. So whatever you guys need or want, I'm definitely here for you. But if you know of an event, a race coming up, you got a grudge match from a kid from high school, I'll set up the race. So whatever it is, No Limit Motorsports is just like its name. We want to just keep things going. So Jerry Busick writing in, man, just want to race. Let's go, boys. I know we want to get some racing going. So in no time, Jerry, we're trying to get some more races out here in Vegas. The weather's getting better, so we will try to get this thing set up. So, Jerry, if you help me out, call these fags out. Tell them you want to race. Whatever you guys want to do, I can get the Arizona boys up here. We can get racing all over the place. So you let us know, and we'll take care of it. So, all right, everybody, thank you for calling in tonight. And I will be back next Thursday night live. Please come check me out, and please send me some info. Thanks, everybody.
How you doing? It's your boy Louie at IP Motorsports in Henderson, Nevada, your latest hypo shop in town. Here for all your needs, your nitrous, your superchargers, your turbos, your cams. Come see us We have a full machine shop on site and master fabricators on hand. If we can't get it, we can make it. Come see us, we'll make it right.
What's up? This is Brett from No Limit Motorsports, and thank you for listening to our podcast. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's by far the easiest way to make a podcast. For one, it's completely free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many other platforms. You can monetize and make money from your podcast with no minimum listening audience. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Download the free Anchor app and go to anchor.fm to get started.